don't know whether I should say today or tonight because it's like 4:30 in the morning. But I'm about to film a tattoo and piercing tour. Woo, 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 woo. I'm gonna work down the line. So I got my ears pierced as a baby. Then when I was 14, I'm not sure if y'all can see like the marks, but I got my cartilage pierced on this ear. It didn't like keloid or anything, so it's not really scarring. And my tragus. I took those out like for religious purposes back when I was like Christian. My auntie did them. R.I.P. my auntie, but she did them for me. Like she just knew how to pierce, so she did them for me. And like I said, I was 14, so I was in like 8th grade, so it was like a big deal. But yeah, and then next piercing was my belly button piercing. Every girl got that, like I mean, yes, of course, my belly button piercing. Crazy story, I went in there to get my, what's it called? I can't remember the name of the piercing, but basically my coochie, but like not on my actual coochie, but like on the outside. I don't know how to describe it. I'll probably like put a little picture or something. That's when I want to go get pierced, but something, you know, it's a lot of details why I couldn't get it pierced. So I just got my belly button pierced instead. And I met my piercer. So all the other piercings done on my body, pretty much, there's one exception, but still, all my other piercings are done by her. So shout out to her at Exotic Impressions. Like, she knows who she is. That's my girl. I lost my belly button piercing top, like this part. I was like at a party, drunk, dancing, turning up, whoop whoop whoop, and somehow I unscrewed the top part of my belly button piercing, and I was drunk, y'all. I was on the floor. I was like, has anybody seen my belly button piercing top? Has anybody seen it? Everybody's like holding their cups like, no girl, whose man's is this? And by the time I got home after all that, I tried putting it back in, but like I couldn't, like I could do it, but I couldn't, like it was just too much for me to take in. So then I ended up getting that re-pierced like around probably like in the last year, and the same piercer redid it. It was no problem. My nose piercing, like I said, my nose piercing, I got it done right after my belly button piercing pretty much. And when I got it done, I knew I wanted to transition to a hoop. Y'all, I made it to the 3-month mark, and by that point I had already lost my belly button piercing. Y'all, I wake up one morning and get in the shower, and I'm just washing my body, and I just look down in the shower and I see my nose ring just going down the drain. And bro, that was it. That was it. And so then I got that re-pierced. I want to say probably early this year I got it re-pierced. It was quick. I got it on the same side. Probably isn't the same exact spot, but who knows. I was talking to somebody before, and they was like, yeah, I was going back and forth about which side to get pierced. And I was like, why is it that hard? And then they was like, well, it is a permanent hole in your face. And then I was just thinking, damn, I'm really reckless. I just saw a picture of Tupac and I was like, okay, this side, Tupac got this side, I'm getting this side too. The next thing I got, I believe, was my tattoo right here. More self-love, growth, worth, respect. But this tattoo is actually like reflected. So when I look in the mirror, there's a mirror behind me. When I look in the mirror, I read it right side, you know? I came up with this tattoo when I was like 18. I was grounded and that ass, like on my grounding, like had my phone for a little bit and then it got taken away. I could only use the computer for school. It was just stupid, y'all. Like I couldn't do nothing. The door was off my room. So I got like really creative and I literally brainstormed a bunch of tattoos that I wanted, like. And mind you, up until this point, I never knew a tattoo that I wanted. But in that period, like, it all came to me. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, so that's where this tattoo came from. And then I got it when I was 21. When I went on my trip to SoCal, South California, I got it in Venice by this tattoo artist. The original tattoo artist I wanted, well, that's who I found on Instagram first. She was too booked up, so she referred me to him, and you know, whatever, he did it. Cool, I got it, I like it. My girls. So these are pierced. Yes, I got these pierced after my tattoo, and I wanted my girls pierced like 17, to be honest. Like, I knew I wanted these, but I had a best friend at the time, and she was like, no, wait, so we can get them together, yada 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 yada. And she was like, you're not gonna wait for me because your birthday before mine. I was like, and me, I gave you my word, like, I'm gonna wait for you. I waited for this girl birthday. I done waited 6 months. Basically, I'm like, okay, we about to go get our nipples pierced. She flammed, bruh. She flammed. It's a whole story time about her birthday that day, which I will tell y'all about. But then, like, what through all of that, I was like, I still low-key want them pierced. And so I went into like a new transition in my life. I was like, I'm gonna get something I really fucking want for myself. And then I got them pierced, and I was happy. But they were pierced too deep, and this one specifically kept swelling up like bad. Like, I went back in a couple of days later, and she was like, ooh, yeah, that's real puffy. And she put in like a new rod that was bigger. Mind you, the same piercer. Like, she done seen all my goodies, all my parts, because I go to the same piercer every time. I don't go to nobody else. Like, she put a little different thing in, and then like it still kept swelling up. Like, I'm gonna say, this nipple was eating the hell out of the jewelry, the nipple ring jewelry. Like, it was swelling, y'all. It was swelling. So yeah, this one was a little puffy, but this one was like real bad. So I just heard up one day, I was like, yeah, I think you pierced these too deep, and I'm taking them out. And I did a little research before getting them, so I kind of knew that's probably what the culprit was. So I watched the Voodoo Child's video, and that was another reason why I was hesitant to getting them again. But because of that, I knew that's why they were like that, because they were pierced too deep. So I could tell her, like, yeah, this ain't it. And then she was just like, okay, cool, I'll re-pierce them. And it was free. And yeah, so then I had went and got them re-pierced. I went in for another piercing, and this, and my girls. But y'all, getting it re-pierced is way worse than my body clenching up, y'all. Getting it re-pierced is way worse than the first time, bro. Like, I was thinking, okay, I can handle this. Y'all, when I tell you, I screamed for my life when that needle went through. Because the first time I got them pierced, it's not as bad as you think, because you build it up in your head and you already know this is a sensitive space, like a sensitive place. So I had like built it up in my head. I thought it was about to be so hard, and it wasn't as bad as I thought. Then when I got it re-pierced, I was like, oh, it's not gonna be as bad. That scar tissue, baby. Yeah, so that was a dub. But so like the other side, I just told her, I'm gonna have to come back on that for another day. And then I came back the next day, the day after, and I got this other one pierced. And they had a girl in there holding my hand, talking me through it. They really was patient with me. That piercing, I ain't gonna lie, usually I'm quick. I'm kind of like, I chop it up with my piercer, because now we done built rapport. But you know, I'm still kind of like, you know, I get my piercing, I go, I don't be trying to hold up. But that, nah, they had that thing clutched on me for a minute. I was like, just wait till it go numb before y'all do it, because I seriously, like, it hurt so bad. And it still hurt, but they are wonderful now. They look great, no issues. Fantastic. Back thermals. So these, ooh, they're kind of like a mini surgery. But when I told you I was 14, my older cousin got hip piercings like right here. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And so I wanted them, and my mom was like, no. And I was like, but I want them. And she was like, no. I don't know, I just decided that I wanted back thermals instead somewhere along the line more recently. So yeah, that's what I got. I got them, and this one, I was in the shower and washing my body with a washcloth like I do, and yeah, that washcloth most definitely snagged the piercing out of my back, and I picked it up, y'all. This about to sound a little gross. I could see my flesh in the hoop. Like, it was literally like, it was really nasty. As soon as I got out that shower, I was calling them like, hey, this shit just fell out my back. And they was like, dang, sis. So I went in, and my piercer was off, but it was like an immediate situation, because like I couldn't just leave that out like that. Like, the longer I waited, the worse it was gonna get. So I was just like, no, I need to get this handled ASAP. So I went to a location, and I was seen by somebody, and she put it in, and she put it in. It hurt. I yelped, but then we was done. And I had recently just got these re-pierced, so I had let her check those out. Everything was good. Good here, good there. And so I left, and I had hit my piercer up, and I told her who put it back in for me. And it turns out the person who redid it was the person who trained her. I'll show y'all my tattoo. It says, love is not lust. Lust is not love. I gotta stretch my skin for y'all to see it a little bit, because I kind of wanted it to be very faint. Like, this one is very like kind of predominant. If I have that type of shirt on, it's bright, you gonna see it. But this one, it's like a thinner line. It's thinner lines, and it's also like a darker red. And I wanted that one specifically to be like, I don't know, like kind of, I told the piercer, I told the tattoo artist, I said I want it to look like it's whispering. So if y'all ever see the tattoo Rihanna got like right here, it looks like kind of faint. Like, I kind of wanted it to give like that. So yeah, these tattoos right here are also like, I came up with these all at the same time. Like I said, like when I was 18, and I was like rounded, I hated my life, terrible. But yeah, like I didn't get it until like kind of recently. Like, actually, like I was dating somebody, and child, when that situation was done, I went and got that, because I swear, like I was like, because I was gonna wait to get it too, but nah, I just went and got it. It was an impulse thing. I drove up to Charlotte, and I drove up to Charlotte. It so happened to be like a game playing that was like a big game, and shoot, I don't damn know. Like, I don't play sports. Like, I'm supposed to know. And it was supposed to be like this giant big game, and I just didn't know about it. And yeah, and so that happened, and I got it. It was cool, and I think that's about it. So yeah, I got that's all my tattoos and all my piercings for now. I have like tattoos. I'm gonna be tatted up, y'all, but it's gonna take me a minute to get there. Piercings, it's gonna be a minute before I get another one. It's only one more that I want, like soon, kind of soon. There's more to come, so there will be an update. But yeah, thank you for watching.